5 calling tips. Number 1, assume the right person answered the phone. If the lead says Betty Smith and a female answers the phone, why do we say, is this Betty? Are you Betty? Is Betty available? Can I speak to Betty? That's the number 1 mistake agents make when they call somebody is, oh, hey, hello, is this Betty? You know it's Betty. Why do we ask? I would say 95% of the room makes this mistake, by the way. I'm telling you, because a lot of times what happens is Verizon Wireless calls me and they say, is this Cody? No, you got the wrong number. By show of hands, who else has done that, by the way? Okay, if that's the case, then why? Because if you've called a lead, you know it's the person, and they tell you it's not. Who's heard that? Which means we just need to do what? Hello, Betty. Quit asking. Who else is like, okay, that was the nugget of the day right there. I'm going to start doing that. I'm implementing that, but I haven't been doing that. Okay, good. Tip number 2. Use your first name only. Nobody cares about your last name. They're not going to remember it, and it's too much to get out. Okay? Your last name is too much. Again, hello, Betty? Yeah, this is Betty. This is Cody. I also don't use company name unless it's really, really prevalent. They're already with the company or it makes sense. Because if I say, if there's a lead and it's like, hello, Betty. Betty, hey, this is Cody Askins with Secure Insurance Group. What are they thinking? Right? I believe everything's in my control. Okay, the wristband that we have for free at our booth says accept responsibility. I believe in accepting responsibility. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. I believe everything is in my control. So if that's the case, why not say, hello, Betty, this is Cody. They don't have anything to say. They're like, oh, who is Cody, right? That's about the only thing they could say. I want to control every bit of the conversation. So I don't do last name or company name. Tip number 3, I don't ask how are you. If you do that and it works, that's fine. It's just not my style. Okay. Tip number 4, I do not pause. Here's the example of a wrong call that most agents are making in your offices, whether it be you or not, your agents are making this mistake. They call a lead, hey, is this Betty? Hey, this is Cody Askins with Secure Insurance Group. How are you doing today? Hey, you fill out a form online saying you want, or you sent this card back saying you want to buy life insurance. And then we pause. Pausing is the death of the call. You might as well hang up on yourself. Because what's going to happen next? They're going to give you an objection or they're going to hang up. True or true, by the way? Okay, true or true? We're getting most of you. True or true? Okay, so if that's the case, then why pause? Pausing is the death of the call. I don't pause unless I finish with a question. I don't stop talking until I finish with a question on the phone. I believe in finishing with the questions 100% of the time. Why? Because it keeps me in control of the call, and they're responding to me versus the other way around. I'm not responding to them. I'm in control. They're responding to me. Okay? Tip number 5. When you're setting face-to-face appointments, I believe in setting a drop-off time. Okay, let me say that again. I believe in setting a drop-off time. Here's an example of a right call. Hello, Betty. This is Cody. You responded and said you had some interest in Medicare. You listed your favorite hobby as fishing. I'm assuming that you remember doing that now, don't you? Very assumptive. Yes, I do. Or no, I don't. No big deal. A lot of people forget. It's very easy. I've been assigned as your local field underwriter, and I need to come and drop off the information that you requested. I'll be out there on Wednesday. Should I do that in the morning or afternoon? Which would you prefer? Now, I'll slow down a little bit. For the sake of time, I'm moving quick. Obviously, when I'm talking to a senior, I will definitely slow down on the phone. But who believes that would work? Okay, or who's already doing something similar? Okay, great. Page 3 again, CodyAskins.com/ebook to grab this free 6-page ebook. We do charge for a lot of stuff. This and our YouTube videos, we do not. Okay. Calling rules. I'm going to repeat some of these. Skip the how are you or saying last name or company name. Take control. Don't pause during your first paragraph. Only ad lib if they seem like they want you to. Also, number 3, always, always, always agree. Ignore and don't listen to any objections, like I'm not interested, I don't have time, I have no money, I already have coverage. They don't actually mean any of this. 95% of the time, the first objection you get on a call is made up. And here's a way to know that the objection is 100% made up, is if they give you 2 objections in a row. I'm busy and I already have insurance. False and false, for sure. They give you 2 objections, they're really trying to sell you on their objection. And when they give you 2, it is not true. Also, when I'm in control of the call, my whole purpose is to avoid objections early in the call. And when I hear them, like, for example, throw out an objection for me. Let's hear it.
Not interested.
Okay, not interested. Excellent, I understand. Since you responded, I have to deliver the information to you. It's up to you with what you do with it. But I'm going to be out there Wednesday, so I'm going to drop it off either way. Should I do that in the morning or afternoon? Which is better for you?
Call me tomorrow.
Okay, call me tomorrow. Okay, excellent. I'll actually be in your area tomorrow. I'll just drop everything off. Or what would you say? Are you going to be home in the morning or afternoon when you wanted me to call you tomorrow? Like I have these 3 A's that I follow for objections. It's called agree, answer, and ask. I always agree. Now, does it mean if they say that, hey, you know, I love this president of the United States, but you don't, then I'm not going to say, hey, I love them too. I'm going to say, dude, I understand. I'm with you, right? Agreeing doesn't mean that you totally agree with everything that comes out of their mouth. It just means I'm with you. I understand. I can sympathize with what they're saying, but me being combative, because what happens is a prospect will say, I'm not interested. An agent will say, well, what do you mean you're not interested? You don't have enough information to be interested yet. That's combative. It's negative. It's disagreeable. It doesn't work. Okay, that's an old school sales tactic. So I always agree, right? I'm not sure if I'm going to do this Medicare thing. I get it. I wouldn't be sure either with all the information out there. It's my job to drop off the information, educate you, and allow you to make an informed decision. It's up to you with what you do with it. So when do you want the information? Nothing wrong with that, right? Also, there's a script in here. I'm going to skip it because of, for sake of time. Page 4, again, CodyAskins.com/ebook, free ebook, 6 pages. Who is like, okay, by show of hands, I'm definitely downloading the ebook for free, okay? Because it'd be kind of weird if you didn't, wouldn't it? Okay, good. Voicemail, email, text, and door knock pitch. So voicemail, I love a few different voicemails. One, good news. I don't like leaving a long voicemail. I like to keep it short. Hey, Betty, this is Cody. I have great news. Actually, really good news. Give me a call back as soon as you can, and then list my number twice. Or, quick question. Hey, Betty, got your request. I had one really quick question for you. Just one question. Call me back as soon as you can. Leave the phone number twice. Like, I keep it very, very simple from a voicemail standpoint. Also, what's the point of leaving a voicemail?
Get a call back.
Get a call back. That's it. It ain't to make a sale. It ain't, set an appointment. It's literally just to get them to call back. Most people's voicemails should not be left. I do the same thing with voicemails, emails, text, or door knocking, okay? Voicemail, email, text, good news, quick question, or if I've called like 5 times and I haven't got a call back, right? I may get to the end and hey, Betty, it's Cody calling you again. Don't worry. We're gonna stop by your house, and if we don't hear from you, we're just gonna make sure to get you the information anyway, okay? So if you wouldn't like for us to do that, please let us know. Here's our number, right? Why leave a voicemail? The point's to get a call back, okay? Also, we have some live calling examples. I was calling some leads live from Jamaica in a tiki hut, so there's a link to some videos of that. Who's seen some of our videos online where I'm cold calling or cold calling, literally actually cold, not leads, calling leads, watching, okay, example, okay, good. And who's used some of those things that they've seen online in some of those videos? Okay, great. If you love this video, you know I got another one that you're gonna love. I got a video just to your right here. Click on that, it's gonna be amazing. You're gonna love it, and I'll see you in there. I've got a new top 10 quit list that I'm gonna share with you right now. I'm telling you, there are 10 things that you may or may not be doing, but you gotta quit doing these things immediately. I'm telling you.